What does that say? Cool.
Oh, nice one.
We didn't even sound check, really. I don't think. Did we? No. Check.
How do you sound? How do you?
How do I what?
Do you sound okay?
Check, check. My levels are pretty good.
All right.
I think they're good. How do you sound?
I sound excellent. It's not how I sound today. It's how I look. I feel great.
You feel great?
I feel great. I feel awesome. I'm a new person today.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, your costumes it turned out great. You know, you make a great dad.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I think I bring the dead back to life.
Honestly.
Or I bring dead back to life.
Yeah. It's messed up. It's messed up, dude.
I wonder actually how much a piece of his skull goes for these days on the market.
I mean, I don't know. Wouldn't you assume that they still have them, the band members?
They might, yeah.
Maybe that's something we need to Google later and get back.
We should Google, but...
Oh.
Hey everybody, welcome. Me and Caitlin here. Dan is MIA, or otherwise
Listen,
sleepy by.
Yeah. Everyone that I saw last night at the show is definitely still very much dead.
No pun intended.
I woke up about 5 minutes before Phil texted me that he was outside my door.
Ooh.
And I'm not gonna lie, it was a little bit of a rough time.
Oh Lord.
You were making fun of me today because anytime I had to get out of a seat, or when we went and got Taco Bell, I was like groaning, and it's because I'm a 31-year-old that spent the majority of last night in the pit.
Ooh, yeah.
And I woke up this morning with bruises all over my body. And I woke up and I just remember I was hungover, and I woke up this morning and I was like, I'm definitely too old to be doing this. There was a point last night too where I turned to my friends and I was like, should I crowd surf right now? I haven't crowd surfed in 5 years. Should I do it? Should I not do it? And then they were like, definitely don't do it. But there was a point where I almost did.
There's just, you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out when you can't do stuff anymore. Yeah. When your body says no. But until then,
I mean, it was
keep at it.
It was pretty rough. I'm feeling not great today, which is why you'll notice Phil is the only one drinking our traditional yingers. I have the Diet Baja Blast going because if I smell alcohol right now, who knows what's gonna know. It was a little bit. I had a good time though. It was a. Oh my God. You did that, and I literally in my head went, Dad.
That's parenting 101 right there.
Yeah, it is.
Blowing beer breath on you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I had a good time. The show was great. Men singers are great. Makes me homesick. Mrs. Philly. I slam danced my little heart out. I sang along to all my favorite songs. I was with a lot of really good people, saw a lot of friends, and then I haven't really been drinking a lot lately, and I haven't been going out to bars, and I forgot what going out to bars is like, and there was a point in the night, last night after the show, that we were at a couple different bars, and I was looking around, and all my friends were hooking up with each other, and which is great, good for you, I'm here for it, please continue to feel love and make out and have a good time. But I was just standing there with my little Jameson, and then I was like, why does this feel so familiar? And then I remembered it was because I was experiencing the music video for Today from Smashing Pumpkins. Do you know what I'm talking about, where he's driving the ice cream truck?
Yeah,
and like everybody in the world's making out, but he's just like kind of hanging out outside this little ice cream truck reading a comic book, and I was like, am I Billy Corgan? Is this him?
With hair.
Yeah, well, he had hair in that video.
I know.
Yeah, but just because I like to talk about Billy Corgan a lot on the podcast.
Do you feel alone at a bar? Well, I thought you were going with like some shit. What's the song? Not Today. I'd have gone with Here Comes a Regular by the Replacements, but that's me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
That's a good one.
Not so happy song that became popular today by the Smashing Pumpkins.
But Billy Corgan just announced that they released, you know that shirt that he always wore that he was like known for, that was the
Zero?
black one? Yeah, the Zero shirt. They released that. You can buy it.
Oh!
Yeah, his own design. He made it known. He was like, I designed this, you bitches. Like, he was very proud of that. So yeah, I'm probably going to end up buying that because who would I be if I did not? But yeah, I guess we should talk about like what the fuck we're doing here, like why we're dressed like this.
Happy almost Halloween. It's the day before Halloween. Saturday, so you know what that means. Having fun, getting drunk with your friends.
Yeah. Well, not for me, but I drank enough last night to last me a little bit.
You're doing something really extra special tonight, but we can talk about that later. But yeah, what are we dressed as? Who the hell are we? Who the fuck are you?
Well, according to the woman outside when I let my dog out, we're rockers.
No, that was the drive-thru lady at Taco Bell.
No, the woman was like, rock on, like that woman. That was like, rock on, ah! And I was like, I'm not Kiss. I'm not Gene Simmons. I'm a Norwegian black metal band that loves Satan and death. And
after they did that, we should probably have like waved with a smile and said, "Hail Satan!"
Yeah, hail Satan. But yeah, I approached Phil with the idea of doing. So we're Euronymous and Dead from the Norwegian black metal band Mayhem, which some of you may know, some of you may not know.
If you don't know, now you know.
Yeah, and I guess like more so I am Rory Culkin as Euronymous instead of being Euronymous himself. Which, I mean, there's a movie that's loosely based on the history of Mayhem. It's called Lords of Chaos. I think you can watch it on Hulu. It's not meant to be funny, but I think it's hilarious. There's a couple inaccuracies, but Mayhem is a really well-known band. Not particularly for their music, but for their antics. So back in, I think it was like 88 was their heyday in the late 80s. They were known for burning churches, Norwegian churches.
They started in the late 80s.
Yeah.
But into the 90s. It was the 90s, the Satanic Panic.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
So they, Euronymous and Dead were like BFFs, and they were, honestly, your costume creeps me out. Like, I'm so creeped out by your costume.
Well, I could always call myself an ugly woman.
Yeah. But Euronymous and Dead were like BFFs in this band, and then Dead unalived himself in a very brutal way, and then Euronymous went and bought a disposable camera and took photos of the scene, and that was their album cover, their next album cover. He also took pieces of Dead's skull and turned them into necklaces for the rest of the bandmates. And yeah, I mean, Dead was a weirdo.
He was.
He used to bury his clothes 6 feet underground for days before a show so he could wear them so they would smell like dirt and death. And he would keep dead animals in bags and like smell them all the time before shows. Like how people like huff drugs. He would huff dead animals, which is weird. Like, this is who we decided to be for Halloween. And they were also infamously known because after Dead unalived himself, they ended up getting a new lead singer named Varg. who some of you may know as Burzum.
Burzum.
But
Gotta say it right.
But Varg ended up killing Euronymous, who's me, and then going to prison for it. And he recently got out of prison a couple, 2-3 years ago. Recent.
Or I thought it was like 2014. Or was it?
Honestly, COVID kind of screwed up my perception of time completely. So
He lives in France with his family now. Good for him.
Yeah, the whole story is kind of crazy, but...
Well, I mean, Varg wasn't the only one trying to kill Euronymous. Necro Butcher also wanted to kill Euronymous.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted to kill Euronymous.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because he stole money.
Yeah, he stole a lot of money. He promised a lot of people record deals and then just pocketed the cash to re-put into his label instead of paying people out, which was not cool. But yeah, so that's our Halloween.
In a nutshell.
If
Or in a
you're
grave.
one of the people on the live, or you have a really cool Halloween costume, show it to me. I'm a big fan of Halloween costumes that you can't find at Spirit Halloween, which you definitely can't find Phil's there.
No, mine's a hodgepodge.
Yeah. And I really like
You'd find me there.
What actually?
But not my costume.
What's the best Halloween costume you think you've ever had?
Ooh, that's a good one. I gotta think about this.
I'd say mine honestly was last year when I was Baphomet. Do you
Yes.
remember that?
No, yes.
And I didn't tell you I was dressed up as Baphomet.
No, and then I walked
you
into
showed
a brewery.
up. Yeah, and you showed up at a brewery, and I had a giant bloody pentagram on my forehead. And my I had
You were quite a looker.
quite a looker.
You're quite a looker.
You know what's really funny is I posted a video of that on TikTok, and people were like, "I would pay to have this made into a poster," and I was like, "Oh, really? How much would you pay?" And I was like, "Is this an opportunity for me to make some cash?" I was like, "Give me all your royalties, Goss. Like, I want, like, fuck you, pay me. If you want a freaking poster of me as a deity."
You can print them yourself and then sell them.
Yeah.
DIY, man.
Yeah, man.
Just DIY. There's tons of print shops around here.
Yeah.
Don't know any off the top of my head because I don't live here all the time.
Yeah.
I'm just a transplant. That's a great business venture.
Yeah, maybe there's some room, there's some opportunity for me to do it as this. Is this what people want? Like, if I take like a half sexy photo of myself as the lead singer of a Norwegian black metal band, is that what people want?
That's what boys want, yeah.
Okay.
I'm speaking as a boy.
Are you a boy right now? I love this. I love this hair so much.
I guess I'm a boy.
I also feel I'm
not the day man.
I'm trying to understand how your makeup situation got so bad so quickly. Like, it looked good earlier.
Yeah,
like, your makeup looked good earlier, and then
did.
I don't know what happened.
My hair. It was all my hair. My hair fucked everything up.
Yeah, that's fine.
My hair fucked everything up.
It's Halloween. Everyone's gonna be so drunk it doesn't matter. You know who's not gonna be drunk though?
Caitlin Olszewski.
Yeah.
Good for you, man. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself.
I will.
Treat yourself.
I will.
Treat yourself to sobriety and clear-headedness.
Yeah. I will.
But then there's Christmas and Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And any family,
Yeah.
celebration where I guess you can just
Yeah.
call quits.
So
Say uncle and.
It's gonna be really interesting because Phil and I usually have a guest, and like we said, Dan is 100%.
Dan's a part of the team.
I mean, I saw him last night. We did like we tried to do like a dirty dancing jump. And I'm watching the video. Someone commented on the video that we posted of that happening, and someone was like, "Why is Dan's whole entire arm like in your ass crack?" And I was like, I have no idea. Like I don't even know how we failed so badly, but he instead of like grabbing me and picking me up, he put his arm.
I can't sing.
He put his arm like around, like in between my legs, around my ass by accident. Like it was a total accident, but I was just like, what?
He was ready for that power slam.
I
That's what
know.
he was going for.
He was going for the WWE power slam.
Screw Dirty Dancing. He's just trying to power slam your ass around the concrete.
I know.
Get up in your face.
So it's really interesting because now it's just me and Phil, and all day we started like joking around and talking to each other, and then I was like, wait, I can't tell you the story because we have to save it for the podcast. So then Phil had yelled at me for talking so much today.
We were we got to save it for the podcast.
No. He was like, we can't talk to each other until we start the podcast. So then I would just say something, and he'd be like, no, we're meditating right now.
We're meditating for the podcast.
So anything that I would say today while we're hanging out, he was like, no, we're meditating. So, yeah.
I should have used the word cogitate.
Cogitate, wow. But, yeah, I mean, what are you doing?
I'm trying to get our fans, not on Instagram right now, but on Facebook, maybe watching the live stream. So, doing my
cool.
Doing my little push there.
Cool.
Thanks everybody for liking us on Instagram. Mm-hmm. Just shameless plug right now. Thanks for liking us on Instagram, Twitter, Anchor.
We have Twitter.
We do have Twitter.
But I wanna talk about how we were gonna surprise you, and Dan was gonna dress up as fucking Paul Stanley from Kiss and show up and be like, "Oh guys, I thought we were doing Kiss."
It's so great. I've been all for that.
I honestly feel
Fucking
like that explains Dan's personality so much.
Yep.
And that would have just been so fucking funny. I miss him. I wish he was here, but I also know that he's got a lot going on today, so I'm not too mad about it. And yeah, what do you want to talk about Halloween themed?
Everything.
It
is truly spooky season right now, even though it never really ends in my world, but I
can't even look at you right now.
I know I'm hideous. It's okay. I'm hideous. Don't worry about it. I'm hideous.
It's so fucking funny.
I'm hideous. But finally my hair's out of my eyes. That's what ruined it, is the hair in my eyes. But now since I'm wearing this.
I was very hungover this morning, but watching you figure out your whole costume situation and getting really stressed out about your hair was like the most uncomfortable thing. Because I could tell that you were really pissed off and like really upset.
Yeah.
And I was just like, hey, can we go get Taco Bell? I was like, I'm really hungover and it's the only thing that's going to help me right now. And you were just like, my fucking hair, my fucking makeup, my makeup looks like shit.
Yeah, I don't know how they do it. I don't know how Kiss does it, currently, does it. I don't know how the guys in Mayhem did it with all this happening. I don't know. I guess it was just the built-up of grease from not bathing, maybe. Kept it out of their eyes.
You haven't bathed? Oh, you're saying Mayhem hasn't.
Yeah, Mayhem.
I thought you said that you have not.
No, I do bathe regularly.
Yeah. Good. That's good. Hygiene's good.
To each their own. Just don't be stinky at me, like next to me at work. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
If I'm in my cube, but I can smell you.
Yeah,
Fuck off.
I get that.
Halloween.
What's your favorite? And I want to stress this.
I still even haven't come up with my favorite Halloween costume, did I? No, I had to come back.
While you're thinking about that, what's your favorite? And I need to stress the difference because there's Halloween movies, but there's also movies of the horror genre. So it's like it has to be Halloween based. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It can't just be like a scary movie because my favorite scary movie of all time. That's probably Evil Dead 2.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I wish there was a showing tonight somewhere. I'd go watch that.
They did one.
I'd fucking go watch that.
Someone on Instagram had told me that there was like a cool drive-in Evil Dead 2 for the anniversary in Ashland. Like, it was in Ashland, Virginia. And they were like, you should go to this. And I was like, does anyone want to go to this with me? Anyone? And no one took the bait, so I didn't go. Cause I was
Were we
like,
friends then?
This was like 2 weeks ago.
I don't try to get on social media a lot. Fuck me. Well, fuck me. You can fuck me. Fuck
No.
Phil. Phil sucks. I would have gone.
Phil does not suck. Cheer yourself up. Self-validate, my friend.
Cheers.
What in the world? I'm trying to think of good Halloween-based movies. I will say this forever, Halloween Town is such an underrated film. And I was looking up some stuff about that movie because there's a town that you can visit that has like the props from the movie. Did you fucking know that the main character and the main villain are married in real life?
No.
Yeah, it's the Marnie, the witch,
Marnie and
Calabar. But okay, here's actually
What?
yeah. So here's actually why I looked this
But
up.
he's an old dude.
No, he's not.
Oh, he's not?
They were like the same age. But anyway, this is why I looked this up. There's a scene in one of the Halloween towns that resurfaced recently where someone posted it and they were like, why the fuck was this in a Disney movie? It's this weird scene where he like projects his face into a wall.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like talking to her and like it's supposed to be in a menacing way, and he's like, Marnie, I knew that you would outsmart me. You've been a very naughty girl. Like, it's like so fucking weird. And I was like, I guess I like never picked up on that like the first time I saw it because I was pretty young, I guess. But like I was watching it as an adult and I was just like, oh fuck, Jesus. It's very what's the word? An ick. That's what people use now. It was an ick.
Not an ew.
Look it up.
Okay, I didn't. Okay.
Or wait, maybe I'm not supposed to say that. Maybe that's something that cis men aren't supposed to know that we talk about yet.
Okay. I don't know.
It's fine. I feel like this is gonna
That's
be
ick.
This
That's ick.
This is gonna be our shittiest podcast episode because I'm hungover. I can't wait to go to bed, which is not gonna be until tomorrow morning. And
Wow.
what?
You just oof. Good for you.
Yeah.
Talk to me about what you're doing tonight.
No, it's okay.
I heard you're doing something not a part of your regular routine.
No.
Filling in.
No.
Slapping the skins.
I am slapping the skins tonight, but I don't.
Everyone should come out.
The problem with my friends is they always put drinks in my hands, and I appreciate the sentiment. But last night, I felt like all my friends were very excited that I was out in public, and it was a little bit much. So I'm honestly gonna Irish goodbye this show. But I guess it's not an Irish goodbye now if I tell everyone that I'm doing it.
No, it's not.
But I don't know. I'm gonna have a good time. I don't want any alcohol. I don't want any alcohol near me. And
Good for you.
I'm gonna do a lot of snare rolls and a lot of flutters.
Oh man.
A lot of double pedal shit.
That's what I like.
Yeah, I know. But my bod's still barking from being in the pit last night. My
At least
God.
it's not your dog right now.
I know, he's been good. Henry's not being anything for Halloween this year.
Shame.
That's okay.
Everyone loves dogs in costumes.
Yeah, that's true.
There are contests.
I don't think he was anything last year either.
He just went as Henry.
I'm gonna start.
Portrait of a serial killer.
I want to start a petition to get Henry Rollins to meet Henry Rollins when he comes to Richmond in March for the, What's it called?
Do you have tickets for the show yet?
I don't have tickets for the show yet.
If he's doing a speaking engagement.
Yeah, it's in March. When that was announced, I got like 500 million messages from my friends being like, "Have you seen this? Have you seen this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I have. I'll probably end up going."
Maybe I'll pay attention this time to Instagram.
What do you mean?
If you're saying, "Hey, I'm going to this,"
Who
who wants to go?
Mm-hmm. Sorry,
I did too.
I have a lag time today because I'm tired and old.
Man, you're worse than the Wi-Fi.
My Wi-Fi? You know why? It's because I don't have Wi-Fi. I just use my neighbor's.
Shit. Don't tell them that.
Don't pay for shit you don't have to pay for.
Don't tell them that.
It doesn't matter how rich you are. Don't pay for shit that you don't have to pay for. Hack the planet.
Hack the planet.
Hack
Let's see.
the planet.
I'm still trying to think of my favorite Halloween costume. Because, like, when you're a kid, let's see, for a dude, you go as, like, Batman, Spider-Man. I did that. I think I did Batman, or I did Robin. Maybe I was Robin. Because Chris,
Your brother.
Chris whatever at the time, what's his name? He's now on, shit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He's on one of the CBS spin-offs of NCIS.
What?
The guy who played Robin in Batman and Robin with George Clooney. George Clooney Batman.
His name's Chris?
Yeah, I thought it's Chris.
I don't know.
It's not Chris Pine. It's Chris something else. Evans? No. Shit. Yeah. Robin. Spider-Man. Scream. Or not Scream, sorry, Ghostface. Everyone went as Ghostface. I didn't know who Ghostface was when I was a kid, but I went as Ghostface. Mm-hmm. Everyone goes as Ghostface.
I remember we had a Ghostface mask at our house that had like one of those, you know, the fucking knives that have like the fake blood in them that like swooshes around.
Oh, hell yeah.
So we had that, and one time me and my one sister went to scare my other sister who was like quietly watching TV in the den in the dark, and we fucking showed up at the window with that. God, that was funny. But yeah.
That's what this time should be about.
One of my team members he had a shirt on that was backwards, and it was the periodic table atomic number for Mercury. So he was Mercurian retrograde. Yep.
I hate costumes that make you think.
Yeah.
It's just easier. It's just a lot easier if, you know, nothing smart ass like that.
Yeah.
Just give me something scary. Give me a zombie. I've never been a zombie. Let's see.
I tried to get our company's human resources department to be the unhuman resources department, and they were like,
that would be good.
"Isn't that good?"
That would
I was
be
like,
good.
"You guys are welcome."
And they're just like,
They were like, "No, we have work to do here."
we make no jokes.
No, they're not like that. Yeah, I think Baphomet's probably my good one.
I was a Ghostbuster one year.
One
I was
year-
pretty proud of that.
One year I was Marceline from Adventure Time.
Oh, fuck, I didn't do Adventure Time. You know I'm a regular show guy.
Marceline's a vampire that plays an axe base. She plays an actual axe, you know.
Shit.
So it was very appropriate.
That is fucking appropriate. But I wasn't an Adventure Time kid. I was a regular show kid. And I'm willing to fight everybody online right now about it.
I don't think
Come
anyone's
at me.
gonna fight you about that.
Nope. Because we're too old now and no one wants to debate cartoons.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I'm trying to think of other Halloween-based movies. Halloween Town's a good one, though. It's wholesome, you know?
That was a good one. My favorite was
It's
Hocus
wholesome
Pocus,
until that scene happens, and then you're...
which I'm going to go back now and watch, and I'm like,
Yeah, you're just watching it as an adult, and you're just like, ugh.
when did Halloween Town get hot and steamy?
No, it wasn't. It was so cringy. Like, it was so cringy.
Ick?
It was ick. It was no, I think it's an ick.
An ick.
Like,
Can we define that?
you can look it up.
An ick. Is it on Urban Dictionary or is it actually
It's
like
I don't know. I'm so
Webster's
sorry.
Dictionary? Yeah, man. Oh God.
We got Taco Bell today.
You're rubbing off on me.
Which was honestly kind of nice.
Solid choice. Solid choice.
I have not watched Squid Game yet. Someone did post that to talk about that. I have not seen Squid Game. I also started watching You season 3, and I just honestly I thought the first season was okay because it was believable. But once we got into the second one, and now we're getting into the third season, it's just like, it's too much. Like, I feel like they're just trying to push the envelope. Like, it's too much, and I'm just not entertained. I'm not interested.
That's what suburbia does to you, man. Makes you boring. Makes you boring as fuck.
Oh, you're saying that because, okay.
Yeah, they're in suburbia, and they're just boring.
Well, I don't
now.
want to give any spoilers.
Oh, spoiler for everybody.
Yeah, that's the big spoiler of the show. But yeah, I haven't been into that. What other current events can we talk about? Wait, can we talk about? Do you have your phone?
Yeah.
Can I show you something? Can you pull up Instagram?
Yeah.
I want to talk about this because this is some of the weirdest shit I've ever read in my life, and I think it's so funny. And I made a note when I saw it to ask you about it. So we talk about Machine Gun Kelly on this podcast a lot. And Machine Gun Kelly is dating Megan Fox. Megan, can I just read to you this post
Yes.
that she made about Machine Gun Kelly? And I just want to get your reaction
Please
to it.
make me throw up.
So Megan Fox posts a picture of herself and Machine Gun Kelly on Instagram.
It's funny, their couple name can't be Megan Kelly. Because then it'd be really fucking weird.
Oh yeah, that is weird. So let me read this whole caption to you because it gets worse and worse.
Oh God, okay.
And I want to read the whole thing and then have you react after, okay?
Alright.
So try to contain yourself.
Okay.
It reads, I can't. The tale of two outcasts and star-crossed lovers caught in the throes of a torrid solar flare of a romance featuring, this is now a list, feverish obsession, guns, addiction, shamans, lots of blood, general mayhem, therapy, tantric night terrors, binding rituals, chakra sound baths, psychedelic hallucinations, organic smoothies, and the kind of sex that would make Lucifer clutch his rosary.
Keep going.
That's it.
Whew. Okay, that's a lot to unpack there. Thanks, Megan Fox, for giving us a behind-the-scenes peek of your relationship. Oh my God, another human being in love. Very, very poetic, though. I must give Megan Fox some credit.
It's very strange.
It's very poetic.
Yeah.
Thank you for Jennifer's body. We all appreciate that.
I'm just very much confused by a lot of things with that. Like, there's some weird story. She was interviewed on how her and Machine Gun Kelly met, and she said that she was at a party, and this tall, lanky, blonde figure stood in front of her. And
Guys out there, any guys out there, that is Caitlin's type. She's expressed that before to me.
I don't have a type.
Okay. Just Machine Gun Kelly then? Not even him anymore?
I just...
You're taking a break from MGK?
Yeah.
But MDK all day. Woo! GCW up in the house.
That is way too loud for my hangover.
Man, I should Nick Gage the fuck out of that hangover right now.
Oh my god.
Just take some light tubes to that hangover. You'll wake right up. But yes, please continue about.
So she said she sees this tall blonde. She said he didn't have a face. It was just a figure. And she looked up at him and she went, "You smell like weed." He looks down at her and says, "I am weed." That's where all those memes are coming from. I am weed. And I just like, honestly, it's so funny to me. Like, I love it, you know.
What a millennial romance.
Are they millennials?
No, I'm just saying it's a millennial.
I guess they're the same age as me.
I think Megan Fox is older than Machine Gun Kelly.
Probably, yeah.
By a couple years. I think a couple years.
Interesting.
But if they love each other and work out, more power to them.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what it's about.
But we'll see it all in the tabloids because what else do we want as human beings but to look into celebrities' lives who just have more money and whatever else than us. I really hate it. I turn off Access Hollywood in my house. I instituted no Access Hollywood policy.
I haven't had cable. I can't remember the last time I had cable. Maybe like 2012 was the last time I had cable TV.
Well, my parents, this is my parents. My parents are never going to get rid of cable. Just when I'm around.
Yeah.
I'm just like, get the fucking shit off that television.
I haven't been watching a lot of TV lately, but I wanna
I digress.
find something to watch soon.
I bet you know one thing that probably should be watching soon that I hope's coming back here soon. I hope it's coming back. The Last Drive-In! Season 4! It's gonna be great. You're like, I'm never gonna get around to watching anything.
I know. I'm like thinking about how busy I've been lately and just like.
I'm gonna take back your privileges to watch my Shudder.
No, I know. I need to spend more time just like vegging out. I feel like because I'm always at the gym or I'm always walking Henry or that's annoying. I don't know how to fix that, but that's okay.
Who's calling from Minneapolis?
You know who we could look?
Is that a?
It's probably like a voting thing, which like I don't understand why I just get bombarded with calls when I'm like I definitely vote.
Vote Tuesday.
Yeah.
Go vote.
Tuesday.
But this podcast will come out after that, so we'll see what happens in Virginia, which has made the national news. Everywhere around the country is now looking towards Virginia about what's going to happen in the upcoming presidential election.
Interesting.
We'll see how things go.
Yeah.
If things weren't already screwed up enough.
I had a whole list of things to talk about, and I can't remember them.
Was this a mental checklist or a physical list?
No, I showed you. It was on my phone. But I don't feel like going in there. But,
Well, let's talk about you didn't know about Hammer Horror, which, come on, dude.
I don't know what that is.
Hammer Productions in England. They gave us remakes of the original Universal monster movies. And
it was actually on my list to talk about who our favorite Universal monster is. Can you guess
so
mine?
hard.
Guess mine.
Yeah, the creature from the Black Lagoon.
How?
Because you've told me this.
No, I have not.
Yes, you have. In that long conversation after Phil had Jameson at that burger joint that we sat there for like 3 hours, or 3, I think 3, 4 hours. Oh, we went over everything about each other.
Post Scotch Phil.
Oh, he's a treat.
Scotch Phil.
This is post Scotch, or post Jameson Caitlin.
Oh, God. My stomach hurts.
Here, you want some of my Diet Pepsi?
No, I have Diet Baja Blast.
It's not the same.
It's fine.
It's not the same, but okay.
Also, I feel. Can I go on the record saying
That my makeup looks horrible?
Oh, yeah. It really does. Like, it's you. I don't even know how to explain.
Maybe Nate will still accept me.
Phil, I can barely look at you.
Okay.
Like, it's
right.
so funny to me.
Okay.
But anyway, I think it's the wig is just so big. Like, and it's like not that the hair is, but it's like the top part of the wig is so big.
It's on my head. It's on my head.
Yeah.
It's on my head.
That's where you put it away. But I wanna go on the record saying,
Nate, I'm coming for that hot sandwich later.
what? I have never felt more myself than I do in this makeup. And I think it's because the way that Euronymous painted his eyebrows on, it's like a little sad, you know? Like, there's like a wistful sadness to my face, and it's kind of how I feel inside.
I think that's your real face.
I think so too. But I just don't understand. So, like, you know, Phil and I are getting ready for this podcast, and one of us had a lot more trouble than the other one did. But
I'll admit it.
But we both had problems. Like, this stupid fucking plastic bullet belt was giving me hell all day. And we both had, like, makeup issues and things like that. And I just can't imagine a world. Like, I can't imagine being Susie Sue. And, like, I have to play a show tonight in this.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, and
Which you should tell everyone where it is.
And
She's not going to.
I can't imagine.
Been trying all day.
I mean, I don't want to say that because I don't want stalkers to show up.
Oh, is that the reason?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I understand now.
And I don't. Well, that's one of the.
Fuck off, stalkers. Fuck off.
I also just don't want to drink tonight, and I am trying really hard to get in, slap some skins, and then get out.
I just want to see you perform, buddy. That's all.
You have a party to go to. You were very clear to me that you had a party to go to tonight.
I have some people to hang out with. Yes, I do.
We'll talk about it offline.
We'll talk about it off air. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Is offline still like a valid word? Still.
It's used in corporate lingo a lot. Yes.
But we're never offline. We're always plugged in. If you think about it.
Yeah, that's deep.
We're always plugged in. We're never offline anymore. Like, we're AOL. We're not AOL aiming. We can't just go offline.
I don't know, buddy. I don't know.
There's more brain in here now this way.
Stop.
My brain can expand.
I don't know. What else?
Sorry, continue. Halloween is my favorite Halloween movie. The OG Halloween.
Who's your... Okay, wait. Back to Universals. I will say Creature from the Black Lagoon. But Frankenstein takes a very close second to the point that they might be tied.
How so?
What do you mean, how so?
Why are they tied? Because they're both like misunderstood creatures. They're just looking for love. What?
Okay, I was just saying who my favorite Universal monsters are. I wasn't saying for you to psychoanalyze me, freaking therapist. But that makes sense.
And now we discuss your relationship with your... Never mind. I try to work on my Norwegian black metal voice today. It always ended up sounding like German.
I feel like you were saying a lot of ya's. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Isn't that...
But I also... So I was watching like so many interviews of the band members.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like... It's pretty heavy.
All about them is heavy, yes.
I am honestly so tired today. I'm trying to rack my brain.
Am I gonna have to like puppet master you on stage?
Probably.
Am I gonna have to be up in the rack and go,
Yeah. You're gonna have to puppet master me. Which honestly, I feel like people.
oh, you know what'd be awesome?
I feel like people wouldn't be able to tell the difference though, because when I drum, I'm like all. It's actually so weird to see videos of myself drumming. I'm like, why does it look like I'm throwing elbows? Like, it's like insane. Someone that I used to play music with one time, like, he was very quiet and soft spoken. And I'll never forget one time we were playing music together, and right after, he just went, "Your drumming style reminds me of when I have panic attacks. I like it." And I was like, what?
I guess that's a compliment.
Yeah, it was very, very strange.
I guess it's a compliment. You stated earlier you drummed like Animal from the Muppets, which I dig that.
I said I was going to.
Oh, you're going to. I thought you actually did drum like Animal from the Muppets, and I was like, yeah, man.
No. Oh, I did have it. I did have it on my my docket today. One of the podcasts that we did with Nate, maybe, we were talking about drum synth tracks. So lately when I'm listening to music, I'm like, oh, you know what? This is actually a dope synth track. And I wanted to talk about that, but I guess if I didn't prepare you for that topic, it's kind of a hard one. But one
Drum synth? Yeah, no.
So one that I really like.
Let's open that box
Let's
up.
unpack that.
Let's unpack that. I like to put junk in a box, but that's here, neither here nor there.
Anyway, but the other day I was walking Henry and the fan, and this car drove by me, and they were blasting "Making Plans for Nigel" by Ecstasy. And the car pulled on the street to park, and they parked, but they stayed inside the car with "Making Plans for Nigel" like still blasting until the end of the song. Like they waited until the song was over to get out of the car and go into their house. And I was like walking really slow because I wanted to see this person come out, because I was like, whoever this is my actual soulmate. Right? Like, it was great. And then I was listening
I don't know that song.
Really?
I don't know that song.
It's a really great song that I feel like became really popular. Remember when Black Mirror came out with that Choose Your Own Adventure movie called Bandersnatch?
Yes.
It was featured in that movie in a way that one of the options was to play that song or to play the Thompson Twins. Hold Me Now.
Why not play Black Sabbath or Deep Purple?
What? Do you not remember that movie?
I didn't fucking watch it.
Oh.
I didn't get into Black Mirror until I was dating someone else at the time, and then we watched Black Mirror together, and then I haven't watched it since. Miley Cyrus one was weird. That was fucking weird.
Yeah, no, the ones... I want to come back to Miley Cyrus, actually, but the ones in previous seasons were really, really good. And I read an article somewhere that said that they purposely weren't planning a new season of Black Mirror because, like, look at the world we're living in right now.
That's true.
And
That's true.
it would give people too much anxiety.
Hold that thought. I need to run to somewhere real fast, so I'm going to
The bathroom.
put up the we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Okay.
So we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
We'll take a break because then I'll end the talking. Back.
There we go. That's better.
Little bio break.
I'd have a bio break. You were saying... How was that taco, by the way?
Which one?
Did you have a taco?
I have a couple.
Oh, okay. While I was just in the bathroom? Wow.
No, I thought you meant like, I didn't, but earlier when we went to Taco Bell. What's your Taco Bell order?
Oh.
Your usual Taco Bell order.
Okay. So I have to imagine it's like 2 a.m. What am I looking for? I think, let's see. The cheesy potato wraps, 2 of those.
I've never had one.
A Crunchwrap Supreme. 2 bean burritos.
The cheesy bean and rice burritos, or just bean?
Just bean.
Yeah.
Or maybe the cheesy bean.
Yeah.
That's a good choice. I've had those before.
That's what I have an extra
and
one
like
over
2
there
tacos.
if you want it.
The sunlight's making my face look swollen.
What kind of tacos?
Regular. Oh, crunchy. Crunchy, boss. Crunchy.
So my go-to order is the spicy potato taco and the cheesy bean and rice burrito. But one thing that I was trying to tell you earlier, and then you yelled at me, and you were like, "No, we're meditating," is when you order the cinnamon twists from Taco Bell.
Yes.
Do you know that those are just deep fried pasta noodles?
No.
Yeah.
They're delicious.
That's what they are.
Why can't I make those myself?
Isn't that insane? They're literally, you're eating deep fried nudes.
Why aren't they churros? They should be fucking churros.
Well,
Make them real churros.
yeah.
But they're delicious, and
Yeah.
I'll eat. Can we? I wish they just had like a bag of them you could buy.
Oh,
Instead of like the little individual size, just get a whole bag.
Yeah.
Because I want to snack on them all day.
I bet they get really hard though, like if you leave them.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Why does my face look like it's 2 times size bigger?
Oh no.
Is it me, or is it like...
No, it's you. It's your face is swollen.
What?
I'm kidding.
Fuck, man. I was gonna be like, oh shit, I'm about to die. I am becoming dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just check that off the bucket list. I haven't written my will yet. I should get on that.
Well, okay. I grew up in a very nice neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
And or like a very nice area in Pennsylvania. And trick-or-treating was like super weird as a kid because you would always just get dropped off at like a residential area that you knew was going to have good candy. So we used to go, there were these 2, what do you call them, like developed?
Size candy bars, right?
Dude. And like, there was this one house, I remember, like a lot of these houses go so fun. It is so fun. And this dude used to dress up as a scarecrow, and he used to lay out in a lawn chair in the front yard with a table with a bowl of candy.
Oh man, those things freaked me the fuck out.
And he would just like jump up whenever people went. It was so funny. But people would turn their garages into like haunted houses.
Oh my god.
And people would really like go all out. But I remember there was a house like that they turned their garage into like an immersive space experience. Like, hold on, that's not what I mean. They turned it into like an immersive like X-Files experience. So like,
ooh.
Yeah. So they turned it into this crazy experience where you were like abducted by aliens and went through this whole thing. And like his whole family like dressed up, and I remember at the end of it, everybody got like a fucking gift bag. Like I remember getting like like a small gift bag of like space items, and there was this really cool alien head. Remember those alien head lollipops from the 90s?
Maybe. I'm trying to.
You're a little bit younger than me,
I am
so you
a little
might
bit
not.
longer.
But in the
Yeah.
90s, they had these great. There's alien head lollipops because aliens were so big in the 90s. You know.
Mulder and Scully. Thank you very much. David Duchovny. She's gonna have one here. Hold on a second. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on a second.
I just want a spooky Mulder in my life. I'm at like, I honestly have been at like the point of loneliness lately where like if anybody just like mentions, even if it's like a fictional couple, I'm just like.
That's a very dysfunctional fictional couple.
I'm just like, God damn.
Things are looking up. Things are looking up. I can feel it. You're showing your true colors here.
I mean, if anybody thinks that I'm very hot or attractive like this now, just let me know. Please.
No comment. I'll leave it up to the people to decide.
That's fine. I'm honestly trying to rack my brain about any other Halloween themed movies.
What's your opinion of Trick or Treat?
Like the activity?
No, the movie Trick or Treat.
I've never seen it.
With the little pumpkin head guys that it's like an anthology series, but
I've never seen it.
give it a watch. Give it a watch.
Okay. I have to figure out actually how to log back in on your. We did something. We can talk about it later.
Yes, we can talk about it later.
But we did something to get it to work.
Ooh, I look evil as fuck right now.